try and set up the screen. It's and quickly they get to the line. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
3 down.
Rodgers to throw. He hits Baldwin right side. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That
Hey, guys, I got 15.
now Rodgers. He's got time in the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Hey, 319. 4 down.
Back to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Greg Olsen, 87 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Well, I don't want to overlook the touchdown because that was huge. That ties the game. But you know where I'm going, don't you?
Need the PAT, and then you need the stop on defense.
Yeah, in a big way. The guy kicking the ball through the posts, that's where all the spotlight shifts to now.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
This is all the time.
All the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Left side caught by Diggs. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Vikings a first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Out of the backfield, Adrian Peterson was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. So here we go now, an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Bradford on 4th down. He's got time. Now a desperate. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. A beautiful fake. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're up by 1. They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. And you know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball. Secure everything. Be tight in everything that you do. No let up. No crazy.
Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now here come the Ravens. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Finding time. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Ravens. 56 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
319.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really...
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. It got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that'll bring up second down. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Rolling to his left. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And now here comes Kansas City. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2. And this seemingly endless drive continues.
Slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
23 yards on the play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
Back to throw. He was trying out.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Surveying the field. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Side. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Doug Baldwin, 73 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. Here's Smith. Caught left side, Williams. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. Here's Smith. A dump off for Charles. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Shut down, shut down. Set, move 45. Check. Move 45. 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. And they're going to go soft on the corners. He'll look to throw. Going underneath for Charles. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 20, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken about the 12. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
One set. Move 45. Move 45.
Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Rob Ninkovich in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Smith now to throw. He's got it to West on the dump off. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Smith. Caught left side, Williams. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Macklin. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And now they're in the hurry-up. And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Smith going underneath for Charles. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Smith on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
Now Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make it the last time out.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
One last throw here for Smith. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And now here comes Kansas City. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And tough starting field position here.
Strong right. Strong right.
319. 319. Check 30.
Check 9.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. He's got time. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Ravens a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just hit a big pass play, thought they could fool him with a run, but maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass, come back with another one, keep the momentum going.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. The play clock's running down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Time for a break. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll look to throw. And incomplete here on third down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
4 down, check.
319, 88.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A gutsy decision there. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
319.
25, check 25.
26. Hurry up.
Kill.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Finding time. He's going to fire one. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Conte. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. When you're on... Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Over. Easy.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Alteron Werner. And they are going to set up shop. And tough starting field position here.
Tight on the left. Move.
319. Jump ball.
Check 37.
Hey, check 26. 319.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Jim. Watch twist.
Wide left.
Hey, alert 3.
Check 30.
Check 26.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Surveying the field. And he'll be hit as he releases.
Calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
4 down.
The one running back is Gurley.
Kill.
They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people want to hit you, but the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath, and when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play.
Rodgers now on first down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets them 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
I'm coming after you.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
We got 4. We got 4. Easy. Check safety. Check safety.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Lev. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And before they can... Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Right. Check. 20, 50. Line left.
The one running back is Gurley.
Under 10. Under 10.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. And tough starting field position here.
Watch left. Stop right there.
319. Going right.
On play action. Now Rodgers. He's got time. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Now Rodgers. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And they're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The veteran linebacker, Darryl Smith, there to bring him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, Baldwin. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Easy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Over. 19. Jump out.
He's back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Check 26.
Oh, design run for their wideout. A strong running. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Back to throw. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
4 down. Check.
319.
51's a mic.
He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Crabtree with time running out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for 2. They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they can put one through the posts.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Back to throw. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it one?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. 25. Check. Watch 54.
Winston. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. Well, going into the final play of this game. They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Break. Keep 15. Keep 15. Single receiver. Hey, under.
Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And that is incomplete.
The days of knowing your assignment, dropping to it, and calling it a day, that's over with. Because now, when you drop into a zone, especially as a defensive back, you're seeing the play in front of you. So if a man wanders into your area, guess what? Now it goes from zone to man coverage in many cases. And on this particular play, able to see the play in front of him, react to it, and knock the ball away. Gotta like what you just saw there, if you like zone defense.
51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Line up. Pull together.
319.
Mike, 56.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight for. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now back out comes the offense. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. And he loses the football a second time. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now it's Smith. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A gain of 6 there on first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. He's back to throw. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go. So 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He'll look to throw. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Move 45! Move 45!
Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Now this offense ready to take over again. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here now the offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motive.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. And some room to work. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a KC touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Here's Smith looking to throw. Survey, and he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away, and this remains a 2-point game. So with just a second to play, we'd have to see something crazy here for them to have a chance. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing.